This podcast contains strong language, strong opinions, and a twisted sense of humor. Side effects of listening may include uncontrollable laughter, talking back to your speaker, and reevaluating all life choices. If you're still here, after all of that, welcome. You're our kind of people.
Full volume, no filter.
Welcome to Full Volume, No Filter. I'm your host, TralAne, and I'm here with my great crew. I have Bugzy today and Liotta. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What up? It's the loud crew, not great crew.
Y'all ain't that fucking loud.
We loud as shit.
That's what y'all think, but y'all quiet like mouses. Fucking get loud. Nah, but what's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Oh, same old same.
That's what's
Same
up.
old bullshit.
Same old bullshit, huh? Yeah. We're missing Lady P today. She's a little under the weather.
That's bullshit.
That is bullshit, right?
You got if you're gonna get sick, you get sick
on your own fucking time.
Week, not on this day.
Yeah, not on this day. So why didn't you come for the last 2 weeks?
I had diarrhea.
Okay.
Explosive diarrhea.
Explosive diarrhea. So what y'all do this weekend?
Terrible times, bro.
Terrible times.
That's how my weekend was. It was terrible. Loss in the fam. Still kind of dealing with that, bro.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So, look at me. I just changed the energy.
Yeah, terrible. Like Charles Barkley says, terrible.
But yeah, the family's doing what they need to do, man. And you know what I'm saying? Just pray for the fam and hope everybody be good.
Gets through it. Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers are with you, my friend. I'll be there. If you need me, let me know. How about you, Liotta?
Man, my weekend was laid back, but on a slighter, more happier note. I basically, man, all I did was go to the gym with my son, I cooked my 7-hour meatball sauce and I taught him how to do it. It's old fucking secret recipe, old school Italian recipe. It's been in the fam for generations, but it came out great as it always does. My wife usually doesn't like my cooking, but that's one of the things that she loves. So we ate that for about the past 3 days. And then yesterday I bought some pizza dough from this joint called Caputo's, and I used the sauce to make pizzas with it. So, came out good.
Okay. Wait a minute. You bought pizza dough?
Yeah. It's pre-made, like homemade dough.
And then you used the sauce?
The spaghetti sauce,
that he created.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you something. Does that sauce make you paler? Because for some reason, bro, you're paler than normal. It's like
it's because it's cold out.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. When it gets colder out, when it gets towards winter, like November, December,
you get
paler? I get whiter. Yeah. I'm almost fucking transparent by January. You're not even going to see me. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Guy's a fucking specter.
The fucking cast with the friendly ghost.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
You remember that movie, Powder? That movie, Powder?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember Powder.
That's me, man.
That movie sucked.
That movie didn't suck.
Powder?
It was a beautiful movie.
I don't even remember it. But all I know is, man, they used to call me that. In school, they'd be like, hey, fucking, look, you look like Powder over here.
Let me tell you something about this dude.
My weekend was wonderful.
What was wonderful? What was wonderful?
I got to sit down and watch more football.
That's it.
Than you usually do.
That is it. Then about the same. But I was just changing the subject.
I know
this asshole.
Because the thing is, he forever saying something suck, right?
He didn't even see the fucking movie.
But what I'm saying is that he is a big fan, and I always say this, of Water Horse.
No, I am not.
He said Water Horse was the best thing ever, bro. I said that.
I've never told you the best thing ever.
Brokeback Mountain Part 2 or something?
I don't know. It's with dinosaurs. I don't, bro. This got to be the He told me he went to watch it. He was with the kids. Oh, man, that's a really good movie. I'm like, nobody... If you
believe this shit, Liotta, you are out your fucking mind.
That shit's a fucking YouTube Flash animation or something.
It was like a little Disney movie, The Water Horse. I watched it. I said it was cool, but he swear up and down I said it was the best thing ever.
But even though he's saying it's cool, he's saying Powder was trash, but he's saying Water Horse.
He never even saw Powder. This is the same guy telling me that Brokeback Mountain's his favorite movie. He's got that shit on DVD, Blu-ray.
You know what?
VHS.
Because I remember that because he said that all they needed was more Vaseline, and I was like, "Damn, bro!"
I heard he brought a jar of Vaseline to the theater.
Y'all ain't
he had a
shit.
popcorn.
Yeah, he was using popcorn.
He had the
butter.
popcorn thing, but he had a hole in the fucking bottom of the popcorn. They're wondering how come he never takes the popcorn out to eat it. It's in there.
Fucking, I'm buttering my own popcorn.
Right.
That's what y'all nasty as shit. But nah, I watched some football this weekend. And I got into this new movie, The Last Samurai Standing. Netflix.
Okay.
It was really good.
Wait, The Last Samurai Standing?
Yes, it's not the
Is that
Tom
with
Cruise. It's not. With,
yeah, I was thinking of the Tom Cruise right away, but I was like, nah, it can't be.
No. It's a real good. It's gonna start off with a samurai fighting, got betrayed, haven't fought in years, and then went back fighting because
is it an older dude? Is that the guy that trained Bruce Lee?
I don't know.
No, you talking about that dude, Ip Man or something like that?
Yeah. The IP
No.
Man,
IP Man, whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. But really good show. Watched all 6 episodes. Me and my brother just chilled, watched that, and then watched football. Like I said, nothing really important. Like I said, death in the family. So
yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
we gotta deal with that. But besides that, everything's copacetic, man.
Nice.
Everything's copacetic.
That's good. I gotta look that word up later.
Copacetic? You stupid. Boy, you need some culture. You need
I'm
some
trying,
culture.
man,
You're
I'm
trying
trying.
to. We got you though.
I'm taking Western civilization history. Online class.
So I want to start off with the former DoorDash driver.
Yeah, set it off, son.
Who claimed she was SA.
SA.
And she's been arrested now.
Yeah.
she should have been.
I heard about that. Yep.
So why? Why do you think she should have been arrested?
From what I heard from the story is that she was delivering to the dude, walked up, saw whatever. I guess she saw him laying on the couch naked. I don't know what she saw him, but she went and actually physically opened the door up to film him. Whereas
her story didn't match.
Yeah, and not only that, but like to me, in my opinion, the way that she did this is she saw him. The guy was probably passed out, drunk or something. Maybe he was jerking it, laying on the couch, butt naked with his schlong in his hand. She's delivering the food. She sees it. She sees an opportunity to film it. Okay, I can film this. I could fucking put this online. Everyone's gonna feel sorry for me. I can use this to get not only internet clout, but I can get paid. I can get the fucking book deal, the after school special, and fucking And she's like, she's gonna say the big essay situation to go along with it, and try to get sympathy from everybody. And I think that was her main goal. I don't think she really gave a shit about the situation, or she really felt bad about it. I think she saw it as an opportunity, and then it ended up backfiring on her because he had his doorbell cam or whatever security cam that filmed
his Ring camera.
Yeah, filmed her actually opening it up and going in there and trying to purposely do it, and that's my thing. And like, imagine if a fucking guy did that shit.
That's what her ass get. Yep. I hope they throw the book at her ass because I'm so sick of them. All these opportunists doing this type of stuff. It was unnecessary.
Yeah.
If you can't figure out your own way, in some other manner, then that's what your ass get. So you got to reap the repercussions of what you did. That's what I'm saying. Every other DoorDash will drop your stuff at the door, take a picture, and keep moving. You and they're talking about, he exposing himself. The dude, everybody could see on the video, the dude passed out just on the couch. Eyes ain't open or nothing.
So she felt like she was assaulted.
Bro, she's trying to make it more. She was trying to make it. I feel like she was trying to make it into that. I don't think she even felt that way. I think she's trying to just make it into that. And now that it already went as far as it did, where she got fired and she got a felony charge and all this shit, I think that she's never going to give in and claim her mistake or, take responsibility for it. She's going to just keep that ball rolling and try to fucking push that. Well, and you want to know the worst thing about it to me is that you have a lot of women out there that are supporting her. And I feel like,
well, fuck them too.
Well, this is the thing. You know, you get a lot of women claim getting essayed, and people don't believe it right off the bat. A lot of times people already assume that a woman made that shit up. So now these women that already see that it's obvious she's trying to bullshit, but they're still going to support her. They should be trying to denounce her.
No, but that's
to make being essayed seem more legit.
Now,
but see, that's why they should really get at her, because the whole point of it is that the fact that she did that is it make it harder for people that's legit.
It diminishes how the other people that are truly going through that.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly, man.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. But on the other hand, had it went, it would have been the opposite effect, and you would have saw more people trying to do it.
Okay, so let me ask this then. So is lying about essay just as destructive as, committing it?
Lying is worse.
It's worse.
Me, the punishment for lying should be double the punishment for the actual act, in my opinion.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think that would be fair.
Life with that shit.
You could. She could have fucked up his whole life with it. He could have lost everything, especially if he had kids.
Yeah,
married or anything.
Listen, exactly. It's not even it's even simpler than that, because we talked about a couple podcasts back where nowadays, especially with guys, it feel like it's an attack on men already. So it's like all you got to do is have the accusation now. You know what I'm saying? If that prosecutor took her serious, he could have got picked up. Right now, you'll be in there from 1 year to 2 years in jail before they decide you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Your whole life is over. You don't lost your place. You don't lost your relationship. You lost, like you said,
you're going to lose.
Right. You're losing everything just because she spoke it.
Not only that, but dude, what if it was a guy that opened up the door and filmed a woman laying there with her legs spread and a fucking dildo in her pussy? What do you think would happen? Do you think that people would be supporting him, saying, "Oh, he was SA"?
No, he's a perv.
Yeah,
he'd
be fucking crucified.
He would be
damn near right. He's the worst type of person for even
he'd be
recording it.
Now she was hit with 2 felonies.
Good,
right? So she got 2 felonies, first degree felonies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's going to go to jail.
She'll probably get off on a lighter charge, but it's just the fact that they
go charge her though,
heavy.
Because the thing is, whether she go to jail or not, one thing we all know about federal court is they win most of the time.
Yeah.
So whether they plead her out or something's going to be on a record. And like I said before, that's what your dumb ass get for doing it. Your dumb ass get.
Now but the how the story goes, right? What she put up first, she took down, clipped it to put it up to make it seem like she was justified. So she recorded it with her open up the door first.
She probably thought about it after the fact.
No. People online was saying, hey, do this, do that. So she clipped it so that it looked like she didn't open up the door.
I didn't hear that part. That's even worse.
Right? But, people leave messages in DoorDash. They say, hey, leave it at the door or ring the bell. Leave it at the door, ring the bell so that they know that it's there so their food wouldn't be sitting out there. Or hand it to the customer. Yeah. Right? Because I did DoorDash.
Yeah.
Now, all she had to do was walk up to the steps, put it down, step back, take a picture, and go.
Right.
She saw the door was cracked. Now, the wind could have blew the fucking door open.
Right.
Right? He could have been waiting for it, go sit back down on the couch. After letting some chick out, bust some chick down, went and sat on the couch waiting for his food, not knowing that he would have fell asleep.
Right.
Now, her opportunity was the door's a little cracked. Or she probably...
on the ring, it says she opened it. So my thing is, one, you're not even supposed to do that. She should have got, what's that, breaking and entering right there.
Wait.
Yeah, even if it had nothing to do with the guy being butt naked on his couch, even if he wasn't.
Well, opening the door doesn't mean that she turned the knob and pushed.
But she shouldn't even open the
she
door
shouldn't
at
have.
all.
She shouldn't have at all.
She put it down right there.
So it was cracked. So she opened it up and saw him laying on the couch. And then instead of running back to the car and then reporting it saying, hey, this is what it is, her dumb ass filmed it, recorded it. I'm saying film, showing my age, recorded it, put it on the internet. Now, they were taking it off the internet and she say they're trying to silence her. No, you have a naked man on the fucking internet.
Right. You're showing him on there. That's
You're showing him on
his
there.
privacy.
Yep, and he should sue the shit out of her too.
He should.
He could.
I hope he does.
He probably won't win shit. She was doing DoorDash.
Right, but still.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
But but listen.
She was probably trying to make some extra Christmas money.
But she was working for DoorDash when she did it.
She did, yep. And he can actually...
Your DoorDash employee did this to me.
Right.
Well, they're contracted employees. So there's probably some fine line where they can't really go after the company. Hey, they're contracted. And, this is what it is. We checked her background because they do background checks. Check her background and then, employed her, contracted her.
Yeah, so they're not going to be able to
sue
her ass.
So they're not
anyway.
going to sue. Right. They can sue her. They can go after DoorDash as well.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Or at least he could get like some type of clause where that shit's pretty much that video scrubbed from the internet.
Man, you can't scrub shit from the internet. Once
I mean,
it's on there, it's on there, bro.
You could.
But I mean, you could
get it
legally
scrubbed.
have like the main sites like YouTube and shit like that. They won't be able to have it on.
No,
It's still
but
gonna be
if
on
somebody got it,
underground, right.
if somebody got it, if you downloaded it, it's yours.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
for sure.
Absolutely.
But as
She
much
could
as you could do it.
She
you
could
know
keep
what I'm saying?
up reloading it to the internet if she wanted to.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
to fuck with him. Oh, you want to sue me?
Yeah.
Just keep reloading it to the internet. But yeah, she fucked up for that. That's a fucked up act.
But
Like
she
I
was
said,
she was cloud chasing on that. I feel cloud chasing him and then and thinking about a payday and trying to manipulate the situation.
absolutely, and that's like you said, to the victims. My heart go out to the women that are essayed and men, because it happens to men too.
Well,
right?
Well, the thing is like, men, we're known to try to manipulate situations, so it ain't that bad. But I fucking hate bitches that do that shit, dude.
I don't understand.
I can't stand that shit.
What manipulating?
I'm just saying, like
He talking about what he does.
like we're more prone to doing that. I'm not talking about this situation, just in general, manipulating situations. When a woman comes in there and is trying to do all that bullshit and thinks she's fucking slick, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know about
That's
the
how I
manipulating part. That's what I'm trying to unpack.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hate
not.
that.
Like, what you talking about?
I hate women that try to manipulate shit.
No, but you said men manipulate. We're known for that. When the hell are we manipulating?
Everything, dude. I mean, that's what I do.
I know, because
And
you're a
that's
fucking
exactly
weirdo.
what I said. I
Yeah.
said you manipulate every fucking
I'm
thing.
pure evil, man.
and that's what it is. That's what he did his 2 off days from the potting to
I
manipulate
was
shit.
manipulating
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Every which way.
I think he was lying, because when we called you, talking about you in the gym. We
I was in the gym.
No,
Yeah.
no.
My son was doing incline dumbbell press.
And
right
you
when I was
left
talking
him to get on the phone and stuff. You're a lying
I was
bastard.
standing right there in front of him.
That's stuff I'm talking about. You that strong on the phone and help them spot. Liar.
Dude, you know what? you never even said what's truly soul food, man.
Man, don't try to change the subject. You was there in the sauna taking pictures.
Nah, I wasn't in the sauna. I went in the sauna after that.
That's crazy. But from people weaponizing victimhood to people weaponizing fear, let's talk about Elon's father. What he said about the America's future
Fuck Elon's
You
father.
should put the quote on there, the video.
of him talking.
Yeah, because I watched it. I looked it up because I didn't hear about it.
Okay.
When you sent it out, I looked it up to see like what he says. And I gotta say, like, well, I don't know if did you hear it? His where he says that quote.
Yeah, I hear he's a dick.
He just
I'm
said
sure
he
he
a
is a
dick.
dick, yeah.
Obviously, he heard it.
Yeah, didn't he bang like the fucking
His stepdaughter and had a kid
stepdaughter
with
or
her.
some shit like that. Yeah, the guy's a fucking sick prick. But I think what he was saying, because I watched a little clip of it, and he was saying something about like South Africa, and what he was saying is, well,
You can't tell half of the story.
No,
if you don't tell it.
What's the thing that you put on the whiteboard? How'd you type it out? About tech, right? Technology or something?
Technology. I said Elon's, Musk's dad saying America will go back to the jungle if he becomes,
if it becomes minority driven.
white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I think basically what he was saying in his thing is he based it off of South Africa and how it was just pretty much African and it wasn't fully like high tech civilized.
What the hell?
Have he
When
not seen
Britain
fucking
came in there.
Wakanda?
What the hell is you see? But see, that's the thing.
No, what he was saying,
it was not like that. It was never like that. He came up in South Africa during the what
it was just like
apartheid.
Villages. It was just like villages.
No, they were still looking at us like crap over there. They were looking at black people like crap. It wasn't like their civilization was down.
Though. He's not talking about that though.
But I'm saying what you just said was he's going back to South Africa. That has nothing to do. He said minorities.
I have it here. Let me play it here. Let me play it here.
You got to hear the thing.
I think South Africa is a big talking point in the US right now. Is America in the next 20 years will become, for the first time in its history, a minority white country?
Well, that will be a very, very bad thing to happen. You want to see the US go down? Why? Oh, you don't like cars and electric cars, and you don't like technology, or what is it? You want to go back to the jungle, or?
If the US becomes a minority white country.
Yes.
So there's Latinas, there's...
So, yeah, that's
you gotta get to the part though, because there's more when he says like
it don't matter what the fuck it don't matter what he said.
That's some racist shit, bro.
That is some racist shit.
What I'm trying to tell you is that
it is racist.
He's comparing the shit to South Africa, like how when they with the apartheid and all that, wasn't it British came in there and
stole.
Yeah, but they basically what he says. If you listen to more of the interview, his perspective on it is that they came in there and they uplifted South Africa by doing all the diamond mining and all that shit. And they gave the villagers all jobs.
Enslaved them.
That is not what the fuck he is saying.
That's what he says it in the rest of the
when
interview.
they came in there, they enslaved those people. They enslaved them.
I know. I'm telling you.
Of course, listen. You can get all the money in the world if you ain't got to pay the fuckers to do the work.
No one's talking about that, dude. I'm telling you about what he's saying.
So let's stay on what he's talking about. He said, if the whites are the minority in America, it will go back to the fucking jungle. That has nothing to do with Africa.
He thinks that the white, just like
it's superior.
What British from him brought in is going to bring in the tech. And
so you don't think he's saying that they superior to us?
Yeah, I do think he's saying that.
But that's what the fuck we saying.
I know. I'm telling you, he's comparing it to South Africa.
We're not disagreeing that he's not comparing. What I'm saying is he fucked up.
What he's saying is that without white people, we wouldn't have the shit that we have. That's what he's saying. In America. And if the whites become minority, we're going to go back to the fucking jungle.
That's what he just said.
He literally just said that.
So what I'm saying is that what the hell are you talking about when all the labor and a lot of the technology that even started your thought process came from minorities? So what the hell are we talking about?
It's just racism wearing a tuxedo, dude.
That's exactly what it is. I'm so sick of these damn bastards, man.
What are you talking about right now? Everything came from minorities.
I didn't say everything came. I say a ton of the stuff for our technology started with minorities. They were the ones in the beginning helping with them. So how the hell you gonna say and sit and say that these vehicles or this new technology won't come about when it started its roots with some of them with minorities? You know what I'm saying? So you got minorities contributing to a lot of the technology that even made us modern day people who we are.
Well, a good amount of that tech is German and Asian. For like shit like that. For fucking electric vehicles.
Let me ask you a question. Who's the majority right now? Who's the majority?
We just started getting electric vehicles, so let's take that off the table.
No, I'm gonna ask you again. Who technically in America is the majority?
Is the majority in America?
The majority.
I don't even know.
White people.
Okay.
That it's distinguished as white people. So by definition, anybody below that is what?
Minority.
So that includes your Asians. That includes anybody that's
Hispanics.
Not white.
Dude, I know. I'm just telling you what I'm saying. Fucking he's comparing it to. I'm just saying.
I understand that, but you're saying that technology came from other races other than white. They're still the minority.
I know. I'm telling you, it came from other countries, German and Asian.
You dead ass?
Bro, what do you? I don't even. You lost me here, dude. I don't even know
what you're saying is minorities didn't contribute to none of the technology that.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the electric cars came from
We're
German
not talking
engineering
about
and
electric
Asian-
cars.
I don't
though.
give a shit
That's
about
not-
electric
We're not
cars.
talking about
At
that.
the end of the
That's
day,
what he's
before the
talking about.
electronic car,
That is not what he's talking about.
He just said it right there.
He said we're
would
going to go back to the jungle. What are
he
you not
used that
getting
one-
from that?
He used
Right.
that as
He-
one of the examples.
Right.
He's saying
And that's
if
what I
they
did.
become, if white people become the minority, that we're going back to the jungle.
Do you know
we
what that
couldn't
means,
survive
Tarzan?
without them
Yeah,
being
right.
at the head.
That is what he's saying.
Right, but what you're going back, what you're saying and what you're talking about, it has nothing to do with what he's meaning. Because what he's meaning is, without white people, we are shit.
Nah, I think you're taking it too far. But yeah, he's saying without white people, it's going to fall apart. That's what he's saying.
That's what
it's
I
gonna
just
go back to the
said.
jungle.
That's exactly what I just said.
He's not saying it's
If
shit.
we go back to the jungle, what does that mean? That we cannot survive without, that we cannot do without,
that you cannot create.
that we cannot create
evolving
without,
tech.
we cannot evolve without. We ain't shit.
Are you trying to? So what you're saying
Well,
is,
I mean, you're
so
taking it
so
crazy.
he's
No, I'm
basically
taking it for what it is.
yeah.
You
You're
just
moving- you're
you
moving
just
in a-
you just agreed with it though.
You're taking it with going back to the jungle to saying that you're not shit. That's
Leota, that's
a different level.
No,
of
when he's saying go
negativity.
back to the jungle, that means we not gonna have technology. Mean technology is gonna end with the white person's thought process.
Right. That is what he's saying. Right.
Exactly, which is fucked up. So you're
I
trying
agree.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I know.
You're
No, I got
agreeing
you.
to everything, but you just don't like what I'm saying.
No, I'm trying to tell you his perspective of why he's saying that from the full interview that I watched is because of his perspective is that or the British, when they came to South Africa and became South African after generations of being there, but his perspective is that the British
hold on.
uplifted South Africa.
Let's go back to it. Hold on.
And then, it could be 48% white people. Do you really think the U.S. is doomed if it goes under?
Yes, it goes under there.
Seriously?
Yes, of course. You see, if you take South Africa, we have a small white population that projects the European culture, or what we learned from Europe.
And oppressed millions of black people.
No.
For decades.
How do you oppress? We gave them work. We fed them. They grew from a tiny little group into a massive group. That's not oppression. That's feeding them. Do you understand? You
That's
only
right
grow
there.
big
That's
if you
what I'm
get
talking
fed.
about.
You only start at 850
That's exactly
million
what
if you get
Bugsy
fed.
said.
It's fucking delusional to shit,
It is
bro.
delusional.
It
I
was
know,
a
but
whole
that's his
civilization there prior
But
to that.
just because it's his perspective don't mean it's a great fucking perspective.
I never said it was a great perspective, dude. You guys are taking what I'm saying that I'm fucking claiming.
What it sound
here.
like, okay, then let's clear it up. What it sound like is you're making an excuse for what he's saying. Because you keep bringing in this, what he's talking about is South Africa.
I'm trying to tell you why he's saying it. Because
No,
you didn't
no, no,
play
no,
the
no.
full interview.
We understand
Until
why.
now.
We understand the reason why.
How could
he
you
said
understand it? Did you didn't even hear the full interview till I just told you?
What are you talking about?
What do
Who
you
said
mean?
he didn't hear it? You're assuming
I
he
asked
didn't
you-
hear
I
it.
No,
asked you
what I'm
guys,
saying.
No, you asked me to
Even
play it.
listen, even in the first couple sentences he said,
Yeah.
I knew exactly he's talking about South Africa. I understand what the fuck you're saying. What I'm saying is that whether it be South Africa or however your thought process is, it's crazy as hell to say that because Europeans came into an area that they were uncivilized or something. When you look at the history of Africa and those regions, they had civilizations. They just weren't your civilization. So meaning, even back in the day, they'll say,
Well, they weren't high technology civilizations, though. at that
what the
point.
hell? They weren't either. What are you talking
Right.
about? When the British came in, they weren't either. They were using muskets. What the hell are we talking about?
But they came in and diamond mined.
They came in enslaved, bro.
Yeah, but they diamond mined though, right?
Oh my
Which
God.
brought the money to the fucking country.
That they didn't give to. What do you? They didn't need that shit. That's why they didn't mine it. They weren't looking for diamonds. They were making food and shit already. They already had buildings. They had a civilization. They came in with what they thought was valuable, enslaved them to get those minerals out of the land,
Right.
So that
right?
they can become rich.
and then they made
Right.
it seem like, oh, because we have our own civilization, yours is inferior. That's not what happened.
Right, but they took South Africa and made it into a bigger piece of land on the map. Not like larger in size, but like a more important country. You probably would have never heard of South Africa if it wasn't for that situation.
You mean if
Are
they
you
weren't
serious?
Yeah.
enslaved?
What would have if they didn't start diamond mining there? Why would anyone give a shit about South
Okay,
Africa?
so let's take out the diamond mining.
That's the whole point. The point of the combo, though. If you take the diamond mining out of it, it's just another
Part of
fucking
what
country. In
part
Africa.
of what combo? Your combo
Yeah,
or his combo?
my combo.
So what you're saying is
We're
that
not talking
if
about
they
your
didn't go
combo,
to
we talk
Africa,
about
you
him.
think we wouldn't have heard of that part of Africa? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
telling you, what would distinguish South Africa from another country in Africa, the country that's right next to it? I don't know what's next to it.
Their
or above it.
civilization that was already. If they never went in there and touched their civilization, we would have known of that civilization rather than the one that was fabricated by genocide.
Bro, without diamond mining there, nobody would even care about it.
But
It would just be another
But you're not
country.
understanding. The only
Yeah.
reason you know about it being diamond mine is because they came and slaughtered people for it. You
Yeah, right.
understand?
I know.
That's the story we listening to.
Right.
But if they weren't there, they would have had their own different story. So it's not that they would never have no history, no story, no nothing because white people or the Europeans didn't come. It's that because they came, it was so terrible that people heard about it.
Yeah, but they're still there right now. There's South Africans now are pretty much just future generations of British people.
No,
Correct?
what are you talking about?
The-
They're not.
Isn't it
It's
a
still
highly
black
white?
people.
Isn't it a highly white populated
No.
area?
That's North
He
Africa.
literally just said it wasn't.
Oh, okay. I thought South Africa was.
He literally just said it's a small amount of white people in South Africa.
That's
He just
North-
said
No, that's when he's talking about when they first went there.
what?
That's what he's talking about when they first went there and started diamond mining.
They
Brought
still
in-
they're the minority in South Africa. That was
Okay.
the whole point
Well,
of
I
what he
don't
was
know.
saying.
What I'm taking from that is that he's saying that they brought in a small minority of white people, which I'm assuming would be from Britain, that came in there and started the diamond mining. And in his perspective, I know you say he enslaved them and took advantage of them.
You said from his perspective, that's what the
No,
fuck
no,
happened.
from Elon Musk's dad's perspective is that they created a situation for the country to thrive. That's his perspective. That's all I'm saying.
So let me give you an example, sir. Let's say your entire family is in your house, correct?
Right.
And me and a couple of the fellas come to your house. We kill a couple of them, rape your people, and then I go in your fridge and start selling your stuff, and we make
Can't
money.
say rape.
You know what I mean? So
So if he can't say, why would you say it?
Dude, I know what you're saying,
but
man.
that's what I'm saying. Let's say
I ain't saying it's right. I'm just telling you he says that whole statement because his perspective is a old perspective. You got to look at the era that this guy's from.
I don't give a I don't give a damn.
Just like what you were talking about, fucking a couple
And
podcasts.
I know,
ago.
and I said it was terrible, and that's why I always, when I see people that, especially he was born in like the 40s. He was born like the 40s, so he's what he's in his 80s or something, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is that with you being born at, you went through all that racism, You went through that because the apartheid just stopped in what? Was it the 90s or the early 2000s?
I thought it was the 90s.
It was,
That's the last time.
What
I
I'm
heard
saying
that.
is you went through almost 50 years of treating them like crap. And then you asking this man, the fact that you've been asking this dude, this fucker, the fact that you asking him that question, and I get you trying to get a rise and you're a reporter and everything like that, it's terrible as hell. That's why it's to say the audacity to say that because if they become the minority that everything is just gonna stop. It's terrible. They have a history.
It's crazy as hell.
but that's the topic. I don't know how we jumped to South Africa. I understand that the interview went on.
Because I was I was trying to explain.
I understand the interview went on, but what he was talking about is white people becoming the minority.
Right.
Let's sit right there.
Okay,
Right?
Well, let's forget about that interview. All I was trying to say is you were asking why would he say that? That's crazy. He said that, and I was trying to explain his perspective of why he said it is an outdated perspective. And he's basing it on what happened in the past.
No,
and
but
his perspective is that it's just like a guy who starts a company, and the workers are getting fucked. But in his eyes, his perspective is like, oh, I created this company. I created a job. I gave this guy a job. I only hired felons. I gave this felon a job, so I'm helping him out. But from the felon's perspective, he's like, I'm getting fucking shafted.
No, because he's doing it broader. He's saying it as an entire race. He's saying not, this is what I individually did. He's saying it as an entire race. That if that race, and if we want to unpack it, guys, if we want to unpack the whole phrase of why they will be the minority, is because of interracial relationships.
Right.
And right?
Yes.
So the fact that your dumb ass is saying, right, listen to what I'm saying. The fact that this dumb ass is saying that if, let's say, a white woman and a black guy got together, that they still not white, automatically that makes them non-white.
That's, I totally disagree with that shit.
Think about that though. I think in order for them to be the minority, that means through relationships, through interracial relationships, right? They become mixed. So now they're not pure white. You feel?
I don't feel that if you have an interracial relationship, and regardless if it's black male or black female, I don't feel that if the kid is mixed or, whatever race it is, I don't feel if the kid is mixed that they should claim the minority race. Like, let's just use black white for an example.
And I'm in agreement.
Like you just said, if a person's half white and half black, why do you have to denounce your white side, dude?
You don't have to.
No one ever said that.
You don't denounce it. Nobody said that. What happens is that.
No, I'm saying people take it like that. It's the way that, like, I don't know if it's just America or U.S. or the worldwide.
It's the world. It's how they're treated.
No,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
Categorized.
Let me tell you what it is. Usually, when a black person and a white person has a child, more features lean over to the black side. Am I right?
When it comes to genetically, when it comes to the males,
when
it's a black male and a white woman, they tend to have a dominant feature in it. That's scientific. That's fact.
I would disagree with you, because if you look at all mixed kids, sometimes that what you're saying is true, other times it's not. There's plenty of mixed kids that are pretty much like a 50-50 blend, man.
No,
I mean, but you're going from one
what I'm saying
to
is typically they still have a darker texture, a darker look.
Yeah, but they're not.
I'm not saying they're gonna be pure looking my complexion, but you could pretty much tell that they're mixed.
Right, but dude, it's the same thing from both sides. Yes, it is. If you look at it, if you had a kid with a white woman that's as pale as fucking me, right. Okay, that kid is going to come out with a tan skin tone, like a Hispanic toned skin tone.
That's not white skin tone, though. So
I know, but it's not black either.
But it is.
No, it's not.
Dude, black comes in many shades. Don't you know that?
You looking at it right now.
Black comes in many shades.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is it's a 50-50 blend of the two people. So
I know, listen, but
it shouldn't be considered... it shouldn't be categorized.
I know that. We got off the side, and it shouldn't. We shouldn't even have to do it at all. Right. But that's not how the world looks at it. And he's a prime example of it. Because like I said, in order for that to happen, two things have to happen. Either white people get their ass killed, right? Yeah. You killed them all and made them the minority. Or that's not what's happening. It's through interracial relationships. Right. So by definition, by you saying that,
not only it's a combination of that plus a lot of white females are not having children.
It don't
because they take their careers.
What I'm saying is it don't
more career based.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, what you're saying is, as a minority, you're gonna be a minority. Some of that category will run into that.
Right.
So you're saying, okay, if I guarantee, if you put him in front of it and say, that's a mixed baby, white mama, black daddy.
He's going to categorize it as black.
As a minority, because he's an asshole.
Right.
He's the worst type of person. You understand? And I hope crows peck at his eyes. This
crows peck at his eyes.
You know what I mean? I can't stand it. It's the worst type of shit ever because just like I know me and you going back and forth, but that thought part, that's what we keep talking about in America. When we hear shit like that and we try to combat the bigotry of it, we got people like your ass that come in and try to defend the bullshit.
Absolutely.
I'm not defending them, dude. I'm just trying to fucking understand why someone would fucking think that way.
Why? Why are you trying to, regardless of what it is?
Don't you try to understand why if you see someone fucking serial kill someone, doesn't it come in your mind like,
no, I don't give a shit.
Why this fucking guy did this?
It's still wrong.
I'm gonna
get his eyes.
No, I'm gonna get the fuck away from him.
Exactly.
Right.
You understand? So when I hear stuff like that, he is not beneficial to us at all.
The thing you try to do, Leota, is find the why behind everything.
Right.
You cannot find the why behind everything.
You usually there's something that fucking
listen.
flips the switch.
And I get if you want the why, that's fine. That don't negate it's still fucked up.
Oh, I never said it wasn't, dude.
No, I know you didn't. I'm just saying that don't negate it.
I'm just trying to look at this dude and say, okay, this guy's fucked up. He fucked his stepdaughter and had a kid, right?
Right there, he's
fucked up already. You know who else did that? Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, he fucked up too.
About that. But so he's fucked up because of that. Then he says this shit. So it's like, okay, why is he saying that? And then this is me when I watched the interview. I'm giving you my thought process.
Yeah.
Then it went into that second part that you played. And I heard that and I was like, oh, okay. So in his view is basically like he came in and saved South Africa with the creation of
like Europeans did.
Right. You keep saying
ain't that crazy when you think about it, Joe? Just that comment you're talking about right now. The fact that you think the method in which, because you're
I don't really know the whole story with the apartheid.
No,
shit.
I get that. What I'm saying is that you're like when you're glossing over and saying you're going right to the diamonds, not the shit that had to happen for it to be.
Yeah, because I don't know the whole story.
It don't matter what the story is.
Apartheid. We know that people were killed and murdered.
Right.
But in his mind, in his mind, for the greater good was mine this place and make money for it. We uplifted the villagers.
I can't stand the fucking westernized salt.
Let's check this out. The whole point of the interview, the whole clip of the interview, what he said from the beginning. If white people becomes the minority, let's stay there.
Yeah. I know you don't want to go deeper, but I did.
It's going to go back to the jungle. We don't have to go deeper to say that he's an asshole for saying that.
Right.
That he's wrong for saying that.
Yeah, we don't have
and that it's not true.
Isn't that the point of the podcast to go deeper?
What I'm saying is
absolutely. We ain't saying you should go deeper.
What would you define as going back to the jungle?
If
we want to go deeper to what he's saying.
This motherfucker.
When I go deeper into what he's saying,
he probably don't think he running around with a lion's claw swinging through fucking trees.
I'll let my shit hang out and fucking swing back and forth, man. I'll show that shit off. But check it out. For me, when he says go back to the jungle, it just means that technology is not going to evolve on a larger scale. It might actually devolve, and systems would fall apart, such as government systems, whatever. Shit's gonna just fall apart. And basically it just crumbles.
So let me ask you a question.
Not actual jungle like where we're living in.
Let's unpack what he said. Right? Did he not say that a small amount of Europeans came in and uplifted that community? Right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
So if they're the small number of Europeans that came into,
they're the minority that came in.
Then what the fuck is he talking about?
He don't probably even know.
Because that's all I'm saying. You're supposed to be smart, right? So if you just made a comment saying a small amount of Europeans came in, changed South Africa, they're the majority right now. When you came in and then you uplifted the community as a minority, how in the fuck are we going back to the jungle?
Right. Well, because he's saying that it's all on that minority of white British that came into South Africa. They're the ones that uplifted it.
People just act like diversity equals danger.
Everybody's used to having European systems in charge.
No, what it is that it's misinformation. Because I'm gonna tell you something, right? Mm. I've spoke about this in the past about when you look like, because this all go to it, to the subject. Okay. When we look at something simple as an application, right? How many categories are under white?
1.
How many for minorities? Why?
You got what? Pacific Islander. You have.
You
have white non-Hispanic, which is like one that you would choose on there. I just filled out some apps. That's how I know. You got black. You have Hispanic.
So this is what I'm saying.
You have Asian.
Do you have white Polish people? White Italian people?
Europe is
white Russian people?
Right.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Europe is just categorized as one thing.
Why is it that they can take anybody of that fair skin under the banner of white, but anybody that's not have to be broken up?
Well, yeah, it's fucked up.
So if we take all those, like you said, Pacific Islanders, Hispanic people, Asian people, Black people, if we
Italian,
took all
Greek,
them
all that
together,
shit.
technically, we are the majority already. But because they distinguish all people of that skin color from whatever region into one clump thing as white or Caucasian, that's why I say it like that. So you dumbass Elon Musk father-ass fucker.
What's his name anyway?
It don't even matter.
It don't even matter. He ain't even important.
And see, that's why he want to know why all the fucking time. Why we need to know his name?
Bro, that's my
You
style.
You gonna give him a shout out. That's what the fuck. You want to give him a shout out, Leota?
Yo, shout out to Elon Musk's racist father. Hey, go have another kid.
But that's what I'm saying. It's so rooted, and the thing is just the words. And I guarantee that's hateful right there. That's hate speech,
but here's
correct?
the thing. Do you think that based on his era and just in general, even in this era right now, people are so used to having, because if you look at the United States government, most of the shit's based on a European system. It's England, right? That came over and everything's built off of that system.
What are you talking about? That's
what are we
based
talking
off.
about?
You talking about the laws of taxes, the laws of
We're talking about government,
right?
Government itself. People are used to that European.
You know, there's an African
German,
government too, right?
Yeah,
and it's being ran successfully.
But
America
government is not based off that.
I'm gonna tell you because that's why you really need you're studying right now, right?
American government is not based off that.
Where do you think all those processes came from?
They came from a bunch of different shit, dude. That's all blended together.
Yeah, they came from African things, bro.
Not all of it.
Did you? I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying a good amount of them. They took what was there,
right?
Tweaked it and made it their own. They didn't start shit.
You could go back to fucking the first civilization of Sumerians.
He loved talking about the Sumerians.
And you can
go ahead.
you could take that. That was the actual first civilization historically, as far as like archaeologists say and historians say that was the first civilization. Everything's based off that. Egyptians, Romans, Greeks. But if you look at it in a fucking step by step, you had Egypt first, which is in Africa. And Greeks learned from Egyptians, Romans learned from Egyptians. Then it moved to all that shit, like you said, is remixed, brought into Europe, England, remixed again when they came to New England and created the American government. But I'm just saying, people aren't thinking that fucking far back, dude. People are just thinking in the present and most people think based on their lifetime. And maybe like, their parents or their grandparents' lifetime. But so in this guy's perspective, everything is based off of a European leadership. And not just him, but I think most people in general, a lot of people in general, even now, if they see European leadership crumbling, they would be afraid to have leadership come from different perspectives, different countries, different races.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I would have to disagree. But
I think
why would you disagree with that?
Because go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Bugsy.
No, because like I said, the foundations and everything were already set. The foundations were already done by other cultures. The shit that matter, the stuff that matters, bro, was already put into effect by minority places.
But dude, no one is paying attention to that.
I'm talking to you about it,
right?
As one of the people paying attention to it.
Right.
I know, but I'm telling you, the average person.
You don't know what the average person. You're assuming because you don't think it.
What I need to know,
I think deep in that shit. No, but I
need to know where the fuck is the outrage. People are being canceled for less, but when it's something like that, why the hell ain't he canceled already?
Because no one gives a fuck about this guy, dude. You think anyone takes what this dude says?
You over here trying to give him a shout out.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's saying shit to this man. He should be out of there.
You know what I mean? They're only interviewing him because he's Elon Musk's dad, and Elon Musk turned the interview down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy too. You got some minorities out there thinking they ain't minorities until they get treated like that.
Yep.
So my thing is that to bring this to a close, he's a terrible motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very passionate about what I'm saying right now. He's a terrible ass motherfucker.
Agreed.
I hope whatever happens to he get every bad thing that fucking happened to him. He deserved that shit. And he definitely should be canceled for the shit. Because like I'm saying, if we go be fair, people has been canceled for less.
So when you say canceled, it ain't like this dude on the internet. He 100 fucking years old. They
should be crucifying the shit out of him all over the place.
I don't think anyone respects what he says.
Yeah, no.
So that's why no one cares.
But shit, I care.
But I know Crow's got a peck at his eyes.
Yeah. Well, since we're already talking about identity and panic, people are going crazy off of this. Cynthia, I think Erivo, that's how you say her name.
Yeah.
As GQ Man of the Year. What y'all think about it?
I'm so, like I just said it earlier. I'm so sick of fucking westernized thinking. It's so fucked up. We can't have nothing.
Men cannot have it.
Nothing.
To me, all this shit is rage bait, man. They just want to fucking piss people off, so you click on the fucking article.
Yeah, they're chasing clicks.
I don't even give a fuck. Like, when I see that shit now, I used to get pissed off at it. When I see that shit now, it's like, I don't even give a fuck.
I give a damn about it because...
So you have to give a damn about it. See,
you got to.
Now...
I don't even pay attention, like Man of the Year, the
that's
Grammys, the fucking
that's
American
the problem,
Music Awards, all that
you
shit.
have to pay attention to the little shit because it becomes bigger.
Because you can't the way that this system is set up now with the media,
because it started with one person not caring.
You can't fight it, dude.
Because it started with people not caring. And if we fought from the beginning, it wouldn't be like this. They don't have it nowhere else because guess what? They fight for it. They care about it. Us as Americans, we say, you know what? It ain't shit I could do. This is what it is.
Because you got more to lose by fighting it.
Absolutely, I agree.
To lose. So
because we allowed that. Because we allowed that.
Well, you know what we allowed? Women's rights, bro. That's what fucked up. That's what the downfall. If you go back to feminism, that's the downfall of fucking America started right there.
It's a crazy narrative. Now, this is the thing. I ain't got no problem with her. But
the pictures are dope.
Look, I ain't got a problem with her.
Yeah.
But my thing is, why? What did you do?
What man couldn't get on there that
you understand? You telling me the entire year, not one man did enough to be in front of her? What the fuck did she do?
They could have got
the man of the year
that think feminism is fucked up.
I'm fucking man of the year right here.
Why can't? That's what I'm saying. What's the why can't she be the woman of the year?
Because the shit is dumb, dude. They're just trying to fuck with people. Just like these dudes that are fucking winning gold medals in female sports that are fucking men.
You know what? You're right.
It's stupid shit.
My kids is go read from now on. This is so you don't understand the sickening part of it.
You want to know what
it's
fucking
makes
sick, bro? You want to know what makes a statement? When I don't remember what type of team it was. I think it was a swim team. But when that happened and they had the guy in there and he won the fucking award, all the women that were on that team said, "We quit the fucking team." Then you got no team. That's what people. But that's what I'm trying.
But this is what I'm saying.
But if you go out there and try to protest it, and they see your face, all of a sudden you're gonna be disgraced.
Bullshit. So check this out.
Because you're anti fucking LGBT ABCDEFG.
Yo, check it out. Shit. They took a stance, and that's what I'm saying. You have to take a stance somewhere. They're not gonna allow men and women's sports. They allowed it. But it's going to put
why would they even fucking allow it?
Because there's sick people out here. I think it's sick.
Fuck that gender bullshit.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you.
Take your pronouns and shove them up your fucking ass.
I can't even respect her, to be honest with you. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you knew what the fuck it was for. You knew what it was for. You took the pictures. You did the campaign. You knew what it was for. Whatever you think of yourself, it's disrespectful as hell to men.
You think she cares though, dude?
She don't give a fuck about men.
She knows she didn't earn that shit.
She's probably a big feminist.
Fuck it.
I think she's married to a woman or dating a woman.
She is.
So
I forgot the Lena something.
So she wants to dominate men in the first place. You know that this is like an inside goal. She knows she didn't earn it, but she's like a lot of those type of people.
But this is the
what kind of people?
Listen, whether we talking man whether we talking man or woman, listen, you taking away from somebody that's trying to make a change. It's somebody that the person that gets that award should be somebody that's making a change in the world of men. That's what it's about.
She don't care.
You are really.
She's gonna get clout off.
Whether she care or not, that's what I'm saying.
The fucking people who are in charge.
You're taking away from somebody that truly deserved it, that can be put into the limelight to bring attention to something positive.
So let me put this.
That's why you don't pay attention to that shit. They get no ratings. And they're gonna fucking fix that shit.
Let me put this out here. It's not her fault.
It's bullshit.
It is partially her fault.
No, it's not her fault.
Yeah, it's still her fault.
Because check this out.
It's partially.
She's an entertainer. No, it's not her fault.
Partially.
She's an entertainer. They offer you money to do a photo shoot and be on a magazine, whatever magazine it is, right? This is what she does for a living. This is how she make her money.
If they offer you Podcast Woman of the Year, are you going to take it?
I'm taking it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Podcast Female Host of the Year.
Guess what? I'm going to take that shit.
No. I don't give a shit what it is, bro. I get that you're entertaining, you're making money. But you could have made a stand and said, no, give it to a man that truly that's done
and they
more.
Probably would have gave it to another woman that would have taken it.
It don't matter.
It's their motives.
They would have been fucked up.
That is a good point, though.
It's their motives.
They want to do that shit.
They want to. So it's not her. It's the company that said, hey, we want to put a woman on here. And they just found one that said yes.
I don't give a shit what you talking about, bro. You can try to define. We all make our choices. So if every woman they asked to said no because they felt that there's got to be a guy out there that deserves it, that's been doing the work. He's out here in the community. He's doing something positive to bring positivity to our country. There's a number amount of men out there that is doing everyday men doing it.
I agree with you, but here, I do like your perspective because I didn't think of that. Because that could have been the fucking fifth person that they asked.
That could have been the 100th woman that they asked.
The first four, it's like someone that's going to a doctor and then they just keep going to different doctors till they get the answer they fucking want.
Hey, but that's my point, and that's why I started from the beginning. I hate the thought process.
But I do agree with you.
Where we are in America is crazy as shit.
I know it's fucked up.
It's disrespectful, and I get that. I get the point of it. It's fucking meant to make us angry, to get us to look at it, make more clips, and go look at the. I get it. I know how it works. That still don't negate that if you truly believe in what the man of the year was supposed to be. It was supposed to be for a man that did something significant.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Then as a woman, whoever you be, whoever they ask, you could have said no. No matter how much they tried to push the campaign. We just talked about making sure that people
morals. Basically morals.
If we had a moral compass here, which we don't, which is terrible,
and a lot of us
in
don't.
That area, all they had to do, everybody say no and take a stand until they got off the campaign on that.
Okay, so check it out. I got something for you. What amount of money will make you do a Woman of the Year?
None.
See, that's where we.
Yeah, I think I might have to take it.
If they are offering you $50 million.
All I gotta say, dude,
because I'm not. It's just like selling your soul, bro.
It ain't selling your soul.
No.
It is selling your soul.
It is, bro.
It's selling your soul, but hey, my soul got a price.
Yeah, my price. Yeah, I got a soul.
I don't know. Woman of the Year, though, I don't know if I could do that.
Because listen, I'm gonna tell you something. It ain't about the $50 million or whatever. Listen, I'm a man, so I work hard. And I take care of mine. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm a man.
Right. So that's all I'm saying. I'm doing all this stuff. So I don't care I'm not going to take nothing to distinguish myself as a woman in general in any capacity. I don't have to. That's what real men do. Yeah, I don't care what you putting in front of me. I'm not going. I have integrity, so I'm not going to take it just because.
I would put on a motherfucking dress for $50 million.
Yeah, $50 million, man.
A tutu,
I don't know. My integrity might go out the
window.
I do have integrity, but
I do too.
It only goes so far.
You'll put on a dress for a 20-piece nugget. You understand what I'm saying?
All I know is Bugsy's going off because he got them slacks on today.
That's what it is.
No, I'm going off because these people is full of shit. They full of bullshit.
No, dead ass. They are shit. But people have their price, and like I said, a lot of these magazines and these artists they're being flown out, and they're being paid for the publishing, right? And she probably had a price. Hey, do this. It ain't gonna hurt her. It's not hurting her.
Hey, was she anything before this? I mean,
she plays Wicked, dude.
That fucking chick. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, you ain't even look at no pictures of
Are
nothing.
you
ain't
fucking
do no
I
serious?
looked
homework.
at the pictures of
You
it. I thought it
fucking
was Grace
terrible.
Jones. I thought it was Grace Jones.
Oh shit! Nah, Cynthia Erivo.
But that's what I'm saying.
Now,
It-
now that I
and
don't
she-
know who she is,
what
I'm
she
saying
got a
is-
the
voice.
fuck out
What
of me even more.
What I'm saying is they still doing the wicked joints. She's still
Part 2's coming out.
That's what I'm saying.
I
She's
must see
still
it.
out.
It was good.
What I'm saying is she's still out.
That's
it was
another
no
reason.
I get money is money. What I'm saying is you still popping. It's not like you fell off. It was unnecessary. It's unnecessary, bro.
Definitely,
talking about that's
it's-
movie promotion,
But
too,
like I
that's
said,
included
it's
in that.
not just. It's not her. It's the company. It's the company, because the company should say, "Hey, we have integrity in our magazine, and this is how we're gonna run it."
You soft as shit,
Bro,
bro. It's
now
no way in
that I
hell.
know who this girl is, this could all just be one big fucking wicked promotion.
It is,
That's
don't-
all it is, because no one gives
don't
a fuck
matter.
about this dumbass movie.
but it does
how you-
matter.
So-
no. It
the
don't matter.
owner, the Jewish owner that fucking produced Wicked is the owner of this magazine, and they're fucking just crossing fucking
Why
the
do you
streams
blame
right
everything on Jewish people?
I don't know what the hell wrong with him, bro.
because
And he's Jewish. No, I'm mentioning.
I'm a little bit.
No, listen. But the thing is, I don't
why I
give a
He
damn
had,
about the
Jew,
country.
he had a Jew inside of him.
Why is it that?
that's how I could do it. I got a little bit of Jew.
Okay, got you.
So what I'm saying is,
Polish Jew.
why are we only leaving the accountability on the company? Why are you animate about that?
So I'm animate about it. So, for instance, like I said, the company has for your company, right? Chick-fil-A. Their thing is, we're not open up on Sunday. We're a Christian-based company. This is not what we're going to allow. They have integrity. That's their stuff, right?
Okay,
You know about Chick-fil-A, right? They're
Yeah,
not
I know-
open
I
up
know
on
about it.
Sunday.
Yeah, right.
Not open up on Sundays.
I get that.
Christian-based, whatever it is.
And they caught a lot of heat for it, but they stood their ground.
And guess what? They still did it. Integrity. So that company itself, if Chick-fil-A was to change,
they
what
stand
they
up
were-
for what they believe in. The company
Exactly.
itself.
But see, I think you're thinking I'm disagreeing that the company has no accountability. I'm saying both of them does. Because my saying we take the same thing. If Chick-fil-A say we're not opening and this is our integrity, but one of their managers open up anyway, bitch, you in trouble.
Yeah.
You did wrong.
nah, that's
Are we gonna say Chick-fil-A is wrong even though she did it on her own?
no. We're not going to say Chick-fil-A.
you don't think that this girl knows that she don't fucking deserve that award?
She knows
that.
that.
I'm not dismissed. That's what I keep
This
saying.
is just all about
She
the
knows
fucking.
that.
It's all
I'm
about the
not sitting
fame,
here
bro.
saying that she don't know. All I'm saying is
It's
both of
promotion.
them is fucked up. And what I'm saying is that as a society, the fact that we allow it is fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay,
100%.
let me change my stance on this to make it sound better. I think if we was doing percentage,
Listen, if you do that, you
if
gotta
we
change
do
your
it-
voice because your voice make it sound like shit too.
it does. So if we were to put percentage behind it, 75-25.
Yeah, I
and
would
blame.
take that. I would take
You get
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's like she did it because guess what? This is promotion for me.
It's a career.
It's a
fucking
career.
move.
It's my career, or whatever it is. I'm gonna do it.
Great.
The company-
that
Do
means
you want to be a
fucked
washed up actress, or you
too.
want to at least try this to fucking boost your career?
She's not a washed up actress. Oh, that's what I'm saying. She's not washed up. She's popping right now.
Bro, no
so
one
it was
gives two shits about
unnecessary.
No one
Where's she
cares about
popping at
Wicked.
besides Wicked?
Are you serious? But I'm saying she all over the place because of Wicked.
No, absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
They're
What I'm
pushing
saying
her
is
all
right
over.
now,
No one wants to see her, bro.
if that's the case,
we want to see
listen,
Ariana Grande's
if nobody
fucking bony
cared,
ass.
if nobody cared about her being on this on a Man of the Year, right? If nobody gave a shit, why do it? If the point is for them to give a shit, why do it?
to piss people off. That's all it's for.
absolutely.
She's fucked up.
Because
It's
everything
not
now
her.
is rage bait, bro.
It's her
It's
and the
not
company.
her. It's
It's
the
her
company.
and the company.
Right, both.
It's
But
not her.
she does have accountability. She
Listen,
should.
y'all
if-
the type of dudes that get slapped and beat by some stranger woman and say, it's not her fault, my face was there. It is, nigga.
I don't know about
It
that.
is.
I don't know about that, but listen, in her head,
who does the photo shoot?
she has no integrity.
The
That's it.
photographers that from the company, right?
The company. Who puts out the magazine,
The company.
right? Who sets up the appointment?
The company.
What I'm saying
Who
is,
funds the fucking?
who
award
funds
show?
it? Everything. So who pays her?
Yeah.
It's the company, because the company does not have to do it, and she doesn't have to do it either.
Who accepted the job?
She doesn't have to do it, and I
Who
understand
got on the
it.
plane? Who
They
came
flew
and
her
took
out.
the photos? You know what I'm saying? Who took that check? She's accountable too.
But
So
dude,
I'm not
it's a
diminishing
job.
both sides.
It's a job. Think about shit that you got to deal with at your job. There's times where you had to fucking drop your integrity for the greater good. Of
You talk
keeping
about it
a
all
job.
the time.
I've never dropped my integrity. I've never dropped my
You
integrity.
dropped something because you got a nice job.
You have to give in. Is what I'm saying. There's times.
No.
when you gotta
If you're
give
talking
in.
about compromise,
Yeah,
that's different.
that's what she
That's
did.
not compromise.
I think it is for her.
That is not compromise, bro.
She's probably like, yeah, you know what? If I don't fucking do this, you know, they might have told her like, look, we gotta fucking promote you. No one gives a fuck about this dumbass
It's
movie.
no way you can tell me looking out for a family that I really didn't want to give something free to. It's the same as me saying.
I'm not going
I'm
into
going-
your
I'm a
shit.
go-
I'm just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not the same at all. It's a simple fucking no, bro.
Yeah, no, I
It's
got
a
it.
simple no.
It is a simple no.
Yeah,
she
but
could
it-
have. She
but
could have said no, but she didn't.
And she didn't. So what I'm saying is that you did it already. And I'm not dismissing you did it. Whatever reason you did it for, all I'm saying is that accountability is on both sides. And I'm not going to get off that whether the company solicited her, whatever her career is or whatever,
Yeah.
you made the choice. They say, bro, this is a saying, right? They say you're born looking like your parents, you die looking like your choices.
Yes.
That's a good quote. But I mean, you know, look at guys like Dave Chappelle. And he did certain things, and later on he was like, oh, you know, that was it. That was integrity based.
And he walked away, and then he still made a fantastic fucking career. He made a choice.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So she could have made a choice.
But for her, she didn't want to take that loss.
But she ain't no damn Dave Chappelle.
She didn't want to take the loss.
We don't know. Right now, she's coming out with 2 more movies in the next year and a half.
And no one's going to fucking watch them.
All I'm saying is
They're going
that
to flop.
You don't
Just
know
like
shit.
Wicked.
Okay.
What I'm saying is she already got 2 movies right now. So we can't even say like she's
It's
going
a
to be
tax
trash.
write-off. That movie's a tax write-off.
Piece of damn.
Yo, so but I think she did not have to take it. In conclusion, she didn't have to take it.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
I believe that it's more the company's fault than hers, right? I'm not saying yes, she did not have to take it. She could take some blame to it, but the company's the one who put it out. The company did not have to put it out. It ain't going nowhere if the company is not doing it.
Not
Also,
only that, her management team
right?
might want to do it. And I mean, when you're an entertainer like that, you got a management team. They tell you, look, man, you got to do this shit. We need you to do this.
In
this
conclusion,
is gonna fucking help your fucking career.
Yeah.
we already got to that.
Yeah.
And I believe it she's partially faulted for this, but I believe it's more the company. And the pictures look good. Have y'all seen it?
She's
I wanna
ugly
see
as
it.
fuck. I don't want to look at
I'm
that
not
shit.
supporting. I'm not supporting even the pictures. I don't want to see shit.
The pictures are amazing.
She's fucking ugly.
As a photographer, just the aesthetics and everything, it looked amazing. If it said Woman of the Year, it still looked
It
amazing.
should be ugly bitch of the year.
Nah, don't do that.
No,
Just
I won't.
that-
I won't
what?
call. I won't call her a bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Nah, you call her a bitch. I don't care, but nah. that's your taste. I get what you're saying, but how about these kids in Chicago? You know?
That shit is insane.
You
man.
know, we arguing about titles and everything like that, but the real talk is these kids in Chicago jumping a woman, I believe she was pregnant, and her children. I know she's sick. She has sickle cell. She just came
got
back
sickle
from the
cell.
treatment.
I heard first I heard she was pregnant, then I heard she wasn't. I don't know which way that
I
really
don't
went.
believe she was pregnant, but
She is.
okay.
That shit's crazy though. Either way. I mean, even if she isn't, either way. When I
Sickle cell
watched
at
that
all.
video, I was fucking that shit made me sad.
No, it
It's
made me
disgusting.
sick. It made
It's
me
disgusting.
sick.
And you know what got me the most on it? Like you see these kids, they're making fun of her fucking ankles and shit like that.
Yeah.
But what got me the most was there's like one little section where they start beating on the mom and you see the son and he just has like this look of fucking terror on his face, man.
And then they
That
that shit
grab
brought
him.
tears to my fucking eyes when I was
Hey,
watching
dude,
it.
I'm going to tell you right now, as a parent, I looked at that video and I felt like it was my children.
Yeah, I wanted to step in there and
I
start
wanted to
fucking
step
punching.
in and punch the fuck out them kids. It was totally wrong. I mean, first of all, it's an adult. And these kids are what, like 7th, 8th grade?
I don't even
Some
know,
of them were
something like
teenagers,
that.
according
Yeah.
to the report.
To the report. Some of them were teenagers, but just attacking a woman and her kid, slamming the kid's head on the ground.
Right.
I heard the mother say that she was trying to fight to get to her kids and she couldn't help them. It's not even the fact that she got jumped.
I felt like she was trying to protect him. She was trying to shield him.
She was trying to shield him. So
yeah, because they hit the little boy first. That's what made him start crying.
Yeah.
And that's what she grabbed. She thinking, okay, they not gonna jump my kid and while I'm here.
Right.
Which is typically how we would think in our generation.
Right.
But they don't care. And I don't give a shit about because you got moms trying to post their kids and trying to get ahead of it. Those fucking kids need to be dealt with other than they talking about just suspend them. No.
And this is the problem. We've talked about this before where like a lot of the bullying in schools, the schools don't fucking resolve it. And then the parents don't resolve it. So all these kids get away with it. And this is when
you get the law involved. The law, I don't give a shit if they're kids or not. This is when you got to get the law involved. Whether it's some other discipline has to happen other than you getting suspended from school. Do you understand? You could have killed this woman. I have relatives with sick
or the young kid,
or the
banging his head on the concrete.
You understand what I'm saying? That's attempted. Right. You attempted murder. They stomped this woman, bro.
Did you see some of the responses from the parents on like down the internet?
No, absolutely. No. So do y'all think it's
shit, dude.
So do you think it's the kid?
I got a picture of one.
Or the parents' fault? I think it's the parents' who's to be blamed? The kids or the parents?
I think that is. I mean, it's both. You know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. You got to look at the situation.
No. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say it's easier more for the kids because even as a child, and I can go back. There's been times where I had to make that decision.
Yeah,
because I'm sitting here looking at. I wasn't thinking like if I did it, my mama go beat me. It was the integrity I had in me to say, I'm not gonna get in that.
So there's a lot of factors that come into it because you got peer pressure.
That's what I'm saying.
You have your own personality, and then you have your parents'
That's
discipline.
what I'm saying. The fact that you got into it, that solely is on you. So now it'll be the parent if it was brought up to them prior to.
I would have to disagree, and the reason why I'm disagreeing is because you could just tell by the parents. It was brought to the parents, and some parents are saying, "Fuck that shit." Right. They're basically saying, fuck that shit. Yeah. Now you have some parents saying, hey, this, and you got some kids following other kids, but they're being taught, fuck that shit. How many parents go up to the school now if a teacher says something to a kid and want to fight the teacher instead of saying what my kid did? What did you do? Don't do that shit no more.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not even dismissing that.
Now, this is one of the parents over here of the kids. I heard that like one of them was on like a live stream and they were apologizing. I don't know if it was the mom and dad, but they were like on there, or at least the mom was on there or something.
Yeah.
They were on there apologizing. But then some of the other parents, they posted shit online talking shit, like saying like, hey, fuck you, too bad.
Fuck this shit.
You know, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I saved one of them. I saw it online. It was like, this one mom says, let me say this first. My daughter's a great kid, A&B student, you know, the usual bullshit, captain of the cheerleading team, you know, all the positive shit that their kid does.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, they're just saying, we don't owe anybody an apology. We don't give a fuck. You know, you're looking for, they're trying to flip it and say that mom who got beaten with the kids, they're looking to go viral and get a viral moment and get internet clout. And they're saying, oh yeah, you know, you guys in your generation used to beat up crackheads. So, you know, this ain't nothing and, you know, too fucking bad, basically.
So they're
not going to force their kid to apologize.
That parent need their ass.
And that's what I'm talking about. So if what you think she's teaching the children at home to go out there and be a better person, because in my house, I teach my kid to be a better person. You don't bully nobody. You don't do that. You walk away. You tell somebody. These are things that I tell my children. If you got to defend yourself, defend yourself.
No, but see,
that's the way it should be.
But that's still confusing for a kid. That's why I'm saying on both ends. If in that situation when she talking shit, yeah, you need to get it. Or your kid is a bully and I keep having to come to the school because the school called me about my kid being a bully and I'm not addressing it. Yeah, those parents need it. But you do get, like for instance, I'll give you an example where, you know, we'll say defend yourself. But we also, as a friend, if you're fighting and you're my friend, I'm not in it. I'm not going to let you get your ass whooped, though. I'm going to come and help you. I'm not defending myself. I'm defending a friend or whatever, but I'm getting involved in it. So what I'm saying is that trigger and everything, as adults, we can easily make and decipher that.
These decisions.
But as a kid, once you see it and you think it's fun time, or you think it's funny, or you think it's something that right now the internet rules, and they think that's what's going to get them. And what happens is that they thought it was they wouldn't have the repercussion like it did, because that's why they were recording it. And then now it's like all hell, because now it's not just you getting threatened to be suspended from school. You getting real threats from real people.
But don't you think that they probably already have bullied this kid before?
They said he
already had been bullied,
and his mom probably came with him. So
that's why she came, so that she can walk him
and these
home.
kids just. The mom's there and they still don't give a fuck. I've never seen that before in my fucking life, dude.
That's because the kids. That's why I said
what the fuck is wrong with
the
those
law
kids,
has
man?
to step in. But I'm gonna tell you something.
I've never seen that shit ever. Dude, all the kids that my son fucking grew up with, if a parent was there, it doesn't matter what. I mean, you know, the basic bullshit bullying that goes down on the playground and shit like that. All that shit happened with my son, and he's been one of the ones that has done some bullying, or his friends have, and he's been received too. So, but if there was a parent around, man, all that shit fucking ends at a fucking snap of the fingers.
I want to know, with these parents putting some of their kids on the internet saying, yeah, my kid was one of them, whether they apologizing or not, where's the authorities? Where's the authorities?
I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if there's anything.
Understand what I'm saying? We're not just talking about a regular fight. They put this woman in the hospital.
You're going to give her son in the hospital. You're going to have to give a minor an assault charge then. I mean, that's all they could really do, right?
But they're not doing nothing but suspending the kid.
They have to do something to the parents.
They put this woman in the hospital with her kids.
They have to do something to these parents.
The thing is, like I see what you're saying, and I think parents are a lot of the times responsible for a lot of this shit because they don't discipline. But at the same time, you got some kids, man, where the parents do whatever. They're good parents. They do whatever they can, and their kid is just fucked up. So how are you gonna control a kid like that? But at the same time, still have to be penalized for what this crazy ass kid's doing.
It can't be. It's not just apology, and it's the victim. If young lady, if you hear this as the victim, don't let it slide. Don't go to Rodney. What was his name?
You talking about Al Sharpton or
Rodney King
to Jesse Jackson?
Yeah, what was it?
Rodney King.
Rodney King. Don't go to Rodney King route.
Oh, the Rodney King route. Oh.
Stand on it, because if you don't, an example has to be shown that this is not acceptable. Because what happens is, it's just like court. When there's a precedent, when somebody see it and see what you can get from it and the repercussions of it, they tend to try it again. Whether it be not with her, with somebody else, some other things may start going viral, and because it's hot right now. But somebody got to take a stand, and I hate to say it, you don't want to see kids go to jail. But when they do stuff like this, something has to happen outside of suspension.
There's got to be an example.
No, so what they need to do, this is what I think they need to do. They brought ICE up into Chicago, right? They spending lots of money on ICE and everything like that. Cool. Do what y'all do. But what they need to do is something for our youths. Boot camp. You're paying the military anyway, right? You get a boot camp, put these kids in boot camp, the ones that's acting up, a little, juvenile boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in there and put them in there for a year. Get them straight. Put them through the fucking ringer.
You got to nip this in the bud right now.
You said they got something like that?
They have stuff like that, but the thing is like, there's laws where your kid has to go to school. There has to be certain... They can't force you to do that. They can
have school there, and then they could have fucking boot camp. We had a friend that went to military school.
You're saying instead of like substituting juvie for that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put some discipline in
I don't care what it is, but something outside of suspension got to happen, because that was far beyond the district. You know what I'm saying?
There's got to be
when you slam that boy head into the ground, that's attempt. You understand? Because we'll be talking a whole different thing if they never got back up.
Well, if you let those kids get away with it, what's going to happen in the future?
That's exactly. They think they can do so and say, I'm sorry.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to be honest with you. If that was my kid and I knew it was my kid, I'm not putting my kid on the internet. If you go find out who he is, I'm not saying I'm not going to discipline him, but I'm not putting him out there. If you know who he is, you better find him. Yeah. I'm not letting people, I'm looking at the melee. That's happening from it.
That's what a lot of the shit that's happening is where I kind of put myself in that situation. If my kid did that, would I turn my kid in? Because a lot of people are saying, from what I've been reading, is that a lot of parents, a lot of these teachers or authorities are pissed off because the parents are not turning their kids in.
I think you should turn your kid in.
I don't know if I would, man.
I would, because like you said, what's going to happen in the future?
No, I wouldn't. I would. What I'm saying is, I wouldn't put him on the internet.
Oh yeah, but I would turn my kid in.
Yeah. My kid was one of them. Here, get his ass.
School, but he might end up on there just when you do that, though.
No, he's not going to end up on no live stream with cops. He gonna end up in probably the system. But you made this.
That's what happened in Streamwood.
Huh?
Where was that? Streamwood?
I said it's not going to end up streaming.
Oh, okay.
Not Streamwood.
Oh, I thought you said that.
Now, this is Chicago. This happened somewhere in Chicago.
Yeah.
Now, I would turn him in. I would. Because that sets an example of what you should not do. Not posting them on live stream saying you in trouble and say sorry and shit like that. No, let them feel the repercussions and the consequences of their action.
I wouldn't turn them in.
Of course you wouldn't.
I don't want, I mean, I wouldn't, I can't give up my kid like that, but at the same time, I would discipline him on my own.
How are you disciplining? Because you failed already.
I'd have to figure a way out.
But you failed already.
Right.
That means you wasn't disciplining your kid anyway. So what do you know about discipline?
That deserves an ass whooping.
Here's the thing is that I would never end up in that fucking situation.
No, absolutely. But if you did, let's say hypothetically.
If I did, my kid's at an extreme level, but I'm still not going to turn his ass in. If my kid killed somebody, I wouldn't turn him in.
I would.
Oh, I would.
I wouldn't.
Gone.
You know, certain things that if I came home and it was like, you know, Dad, I want you to know I killed somebody. Oh yeah, and I knew you actually did it. I'd be like, oh son, don't worry about it, man. I'm gonna run out and get us something to drink.
That's because you saw there was a reward.
Let me tell you something. If your kid
$50,000
listen, I probably would collect. What I'm saying is if that happened for real, bro, I can't sleep with a murderer in the house.
It depends on the situation. I mean, if he's a fucking serial killer,
but you don't know
if he's a serial killer or not, because
if he got in a fucking fight with someone and killed someone.
The fact that you completed the act make me know that you can do it again.
I'll still fight.
That's what I'm saying. But now, I'm saying if you're defending yourself, let's say you came in the house and my son got to the gun and shot you. No, we good. But if you like, man, listen, man, I'm tired of him talking to my girl and I took him out. Oh, what you want to eat, son? I'm going to put some Benadryl in your food.
Let me tell you something. If he found it that easy to kill somebody.
That's all I'm saying.
He can probably do it again.
He probably could.
And then it might hit a switch to where it's like, you know what? I got away with that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, I can't get no fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's what I'm saying.
And now
I don't think.
Listen, I'm gonna turn you in.
But you can't think about this shit. You don't know what's gonna happen. You can't think. It ain't nothing for you to even think about.
I mean, because I'm putting myself. You're having me put myself in those shoes of my son killing someone,
and we did too.
So here's the thing.
But we turned them in.
But I already know how my son is with me and our relationship. So I would never look if he did kill someone, and even if it was over some bullshit, like this guy fucked my girl, so I fucking killed his ass. I would never be afraid of my son coming at me.
No, you lying your ass off, because right now, as knowing your kid right now in your mind, he can never do no bullshit like that until it happened, and you like, oh shit, I can't believe.
Well, I mean, if it happened, obviously I would be pissed off and fucking. I'm gonna be like, fuck. But if he did it, I would do what I could to help him fucking get away with it. If he did it again after that.
Now, I'll tell you
something. What he just said. If he did it again,
right?
That's what you're saying.
He got to kill a second person for him to snitch.
For you to even feel that way, that's fucked up.
No, I would still help him, even if he did it a second time.
Oh shit!
You know what?
There'd be a father and son murdering.
You know what? It does happen like that because I watch enough shows.
I ain't
see enough crime stuff that. I've seen stuff where a son killed somebody and called his mom, and his mama helped him get rid of the body.
Yeah, I would help my son get rid of the body.
Oh, yeah. If you call me like, hey, I got to get rid of this body, Dad. Can you help me?
I'm coming with the police. It depends, though. If it's like if he killed a fucking family member, or if he killed one of his own kids, Casey Anthony type shit, if it was some shit like that, that's a different story. But if it's some fucking random, then I don't give a fuck about.
That don't make sense. That don't make sense.
Well, that's what it is.
It
ain't got to make sense. That's what it is.
You're right. But no. But in conclusion, those kids are fucked up, and they do need to be held accountable for their actions. Yeah. Their parents need to be held accountable for their actions, because if they can't be held accountable, just let's say the only thing they did was suspend them, the parents do need to be fined. They do probably need to go to jail for 10 days, 30 days, whatever it may be, something.
Some type of juvenile thing, because my thing is that as soon as they get one of them kids and say, I'm going to give you the max, they snitching.
Now, let me ask you guys something, though. What do you think gave these kids the balls to fucking do that shit? Like any other fucking generation, or even like in this generation.
These kids are bold now and they don't have respect.
Yeah. Do you think it's because you think a lot of those kids probably don't have fathers in their lives?
No. A lot of us didn't have fathers in our lives.
Why do you think they're so fucking fucked up like that?
I'm going to tell you something. It only take one. There's a girl in my neighborhood right now that's such a shit starter. That she's always involved in the stuff that's happening here or at school or whatever.
So she's like the ringleader for all.
That's what I'm saying. She's the one that provokes it. She's the one that makes things up. So she'll make the conflict until it blow up.
And everybody else follows her because they're afraid of her.
Exactly. So my thing is that all it took is for one person to flip that switch.
I can see that, but I feel like that didn't happen because you had the one kid filming. And he kind of set it off.
But they were talking. They were talking to her first. They were talking crap, and they were egging somebody on, because even the chubbier girl that swung on her, she initially was standing back and then thought about it. Okay, now I'm going to start going. They were egging certain kids on. Do it.
Yeah.
And then they did it because you don't see a ton of leaders. You see a ton of followers. There are more soldiers out there than there are generals. So those soldiers are the ones that went there, and that general was telling them what to do and sitting back recording it and laughing about the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man. But my thing is that's what's bothering me, because it's only a handful that came out. But there's enough footage, and you got a couple of the kids. You can definitely find out who did it or not. The fact that they taking forever is a problem to me.
I agree it's a problem. I'm just saying it's crazy that they had the balls to do that. Because, I mean, even if you got a ringleader, it's still, a lot of these kids would be like, man, that's a fucking mom right there. I'm not doing that. That's too crazy.
Would you consider that an adult crime?
Nuts.
Yes.
So then you think they should face adult consequences for that adult crime?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
I still think because I think when we define adult consequence, I think they should but not be sent to the same place, meaning the equivalent of the kid version.
No one got extremely hurt, so I don't think that should be taken as.
But the thing about it is that's just through the circumstance. It's not that they were pulling back so it wouldn't happen. It just so happened that it didn't happen.
Right.
Now, you feel me? So if I kick you and miss your head, that don't mean I wasn't trying to kick it. I just missed it.
Right. If a motherfucker swung on you, what you gonna do, Liotta?
What am I gonna do?
Right.
Depends if he missed.
So if he missed.
Right, but I don't think they should be tried as adults for that shit.
But the person didn't hit you. What would you do? You're not going to swing back? You're not going to defend yourself?
I'm going to run, man.
I'm going to run.
She couldn't run, man. And for those, that don't understand what sickle cell is, you have no energy.
Yeah, it makes you weak as hell.
You're weak as hell. You talking about, it ain't even no running.
Mic up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even about defending yourself. Just the act of running is a problem. You have no energy.
Look at Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
Yeah, let alone trying to run away from teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And
that's why she went down so easy.
Bro, she's like 130 pounds, 120 pounds, bro. Mm-hmm. She's super little.
Probably not even that.
Not even that, bro. And one, like, they had multiple people pulling at her. And the thing is, she still tried to defend her kid. She was still wrapped up with him.
Yeah, she wasn't even just going one-on-one with them. She was trying to cover her children. And then when they pinned her down, she was trying to get to her kids. And that's what she said hurt her the most is that she just saw her kid head getting slammed into the concrete.
Yeah,
she couldn't do nothing.
At the end of the video, that part, that was fucking sad.
Bro, it's an outrage.
I showed some people at work after that was sent to the group chat.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see that video. And I showed some people at work, and everybody was just like, oh, my God.
They lucky that woman didn't have a pole on her and let them have it. Because then they'll be saying she was wrong for that.
Nah. That'd be killing me, too, when they be like, oh, my God, he was such a good kid. He was breaking in somebody's house and got shot.
Yeah, you know, parents always say that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll even help their kid cover up a murder.
I know. Hey, I mean, you gotta do it. It's not that you're happy about that happening, but at the same time, you know, I don't want my kid to go to jail for fucking life.
I wouldn't care. If that's gonna save his life and soul, you could go to jail. You know? So
it is what it is. But yeah, it's interesting. Like with this, I want to see how this shit plays out.
I do. I want to see how it plays out, you know? And speaking of kids, let's get into something a little different. You know? If your son wanted to be a cheerleader, would you support him?
No.
Why is that?
Because
you'll support your kid being a murderer, but not a cheerleader.
Yeah. I'm not supporting him being a murderer.
You are supporting him.
I'm not supporting him.
If you are protecting him,
I'm protecting him. From going to fucking jail for life.
That is support.
No, I'm not supporting it, like cheering him on. Yeah, kill somebody. Yeah.
No, that's you know different. What? I don't think to me with my son, it's not about even being a cheerleader. I kind of think like a lot of foreign people. Whatever you do needs to you need to be able to do something productive with it.
You know, it's funny that this topic is brought up because
you wanted to be one.
No, one of the best players from my son's middle school, one of the best basketball players, right? His girlfriend is a cheerleader in the high school now. And this guy didn't try out for basketball this year. He skipped it, and he's actually a cheerleader.
Good.
And
I mean, good.
It's crazy.
I mean,
he's obviously probably doing it because his girl.
Hey, I'm going to let y'all in on something. I used to be part of the pom-pom team, as well as track, as well as football.
Well, you are podcast woman of the year, so it fits.
Well, you know, shit. But no, I joined it because it was girls on the pom-pom team.
Can you give us one of your chairs? Well, I want to see one of your chairs.
I can, but a little later. A little later. But
give me a T. Give me an R.
Nah, but I joined it because my girl was on the pom-pom team, and I used to go in there and stretch them out, be able to, you know, hold them up in the air, have my hand on their ass.
You're a fucking perv.
Let me tell you something. In high school, I was. Now, I'm a married man, and I'm happy. You know,
no,
so
but see,
it
got to be for something because I'm going to be honest, like, I'll be open, like, for instance, if my son was in, like, gymnastics.
Yeah.
A flip or whatever, and then that was part of, you know, continue to tumbling. It has to be a reason.
Right. I used to tumble and everything for them. So
I still wouldn't be support. I wouldn't be. It's not like I'm going to be negative about it. And oh no, you ain't fucking doing that. You ain't fucking doing that. It's more like I'm not going to be. Your question was, will I be supportive about it? No, I won't. I'll probably be like, all right, yeah, whatever. I guess
that's supporting.
No, I'm not going to cheer.
I didn't say, are you cheering, supporting?
I'm glad. So to me, when you say supporting, that would be me being, oh yeah, you made the cheerleading team. All right, yeah, let me come to watch your fucking cheer events and shit like that. I'm not.
So you're not going to watch his cheer events?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to be a fan of it.
Yeah, but see, the thing is,
situations like Bugsy said about like gymnastics and shit like that, taking it to another level, that's a little bit different.
It's not,
but to me, it is.
It's not. People get scholarships to be on the cheerleading team, doing flips for the cheerleaders, holding them up in the air. Yeah. And it's a lot of masculine men on there.
But that's but that's my thing. It has to be a reason. Extracurricular is different, but I need to know what's the end game. Hey, I remember I tried to join chess, for instance, right? I know how to play it, but I'm not a master, but it was just like me joining chess and putting that on my application for college was good.
Did you quit and go join checkers instead?
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying. It was like, I understand the thought, but to me, I would ask, like, what's the thought process? What is this for?
But why do it have to be a thought process behind it? What if he said,
it's not a masculine sport,
it's not even about being masculine. It's about, I want my kids to set himself up for the future. And we're not talking about like, you know, if we're talking like a real little kid or something that's different. But I need to know, that what the moves you make need to be productive for you later. So
that is true, but that is true to an extent. But like, dude, are you going to go?
But not as a kid, man.
If he's bragging about his son playing football, are you going to say, "Oh yeah, oh what does your son do, Bugsy? Oh, he's a captain of the cheerleading team." What the fuck?
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if he was the captain of the cheerleading team and he was doing it to get a scholarship to Northwestern,
why do it have to be getting a scholarship? Why can't it be because he joined something because he wanted to?
Because we got to set our kids up, and that's why our kids are out there doing what the fuck they want.
No, we do have to set them up, but they can't have any type of thing that they want to do.
I'm not saying. I'm going to still ask the questioning behind it, and I'm going to see how this can help him in the future. If you want to be a tumbler, if you like, listen, it's conditioned. I don't care what it is.
Okay, let's say he doesn't.
I need something.
Let's just say I wanted to join the cheerleading team because you know what? I could be closer to the girls and do flips. And let's just say he don't say close to the girls. I just want to join it.
Nah, I ain't cool with that.
No.
And dude, if I was talking to you,
I don't give a shit. If he like, if he said I wanted to play basketball, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do with this? I just want to play. Then play the fuck in the street.
Nah, I'm cool.
Are you serious?
Get your ass in the room and do your homework, and you can go outside and play with your friends.
That's just I'm raising my son to be a man.
That's fucked up.
I'm raising my son to be a man. And
he said,
not a fucking
"Go
man
play
sport.
in the streets. Go play basketball in the streets because you don't want to become a professional or go to college.
You just don't want to have to drive into practice."
And that's what it is. That's lazy as shit.
He's trying to say,
no, I ain't lazy. Listen, I just want to be honest with you, man. Because sometimes I think about that when I look at other countries and what they're producing. It's like here we give our kids so many choices on shit.
We're lenient on our kids.
We're super lenient, and a lot of those countries is like, listen, this is what's productive. If they see that engineering is what the future is, that's what you're doing. You're going to be an engineer. Oh no, I want to be a podcaster. No, you're being a fucking engineer. Now, if you want to learn how to make and be the behind the scenes or something, that's different. But you still going to be an engineer. We give them all these choices and stuff like that, and we wonder why they ended up fucked up later.
I agree with that.
I disagree with that. I think it's better that a person can develop their self based on all those choices. I think when you're like one of those overbearing fathers that pushes a kid in a certain direction and forces him to do something, yeah, they might be successful in life, but the question is, are they happy? Probably not.
But this is the thing.
They'll be unhappy with a lot of fucking money, though.
That's okay.
But see, this is the thing, though.
They might fold under the pressure.
You're saying that, and that's how a lot of Americans are, right? How in the hell is that working out for us?
It's working out good.
It's working out bullshit. We at the bottom of the totem pole on a gang of shit.
Nah, there's tons of shit.
No, he's absolutely right.
There's tons
of
shit.
So, for instance, they got some little Asian kids that's 5 years old that know how to play the cello, the violin, and
okay,
they know.
So
wait, hold on.
They got no fucking life.
They know how. They don't have a life because their life is education.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Would you like to live a life like that?
You know what? This is what I'm saying.
That's because that's all we know and that's what we allow.
Yeah.
I agree with that allowance is what I'm saying. I would not want to live a life where I'm on a strict fucking schedule.
That's because
my life is fucking micromanaged.
That's because you soft as shit, bro. I would tell you something.
Listen, that's fucking crazy.
One of the sayings that I always say.
That's a form of abuse, in my opinion.
It's not a form of abuse, bro. One of the things I always say, man, especially as men, we got to understand that we got to do what we got to do to make money so we can do the things that we love.
I already do that.
That's
I don't fucking, my life wasn't micromanaged. I already do what I got to do to make money.
What do you mean?
What's the difference?
But that's what I'm saying. But it don't work like that for everybody. You're taking yourself as the exception to the rule.
And
to what's happening.
And you ain't no fucking blueprint.
No, I'm not saying myself an exception.
I get you.
I'm saying that I would not want to raise a kid in that fashion. I'm not going to raise a kid to even if I say I owned a company, it was a successful company. Obviously, I'm going to try to push my kid to probably develop to take it over for me and shit like that. But I ain't gonna force it. I would want my kid.
Ain't that what pushing is? You pushing it on him?
I'm not gonna force him though, is what I'm saying. I would leave all those other options, and
he don't know his definitions.
He don't know shit.
I want him to develop his personality on his own.
Ain't nobody saying that I'm
Well, you
changing
just
his
slightly
personality.
influence it.
What I'm saying is that what you're doing needs to be productive to what you're trying to do later. So right now we're not talking.
If your kid was on the cheerleading team, and my kid was on the fucking football team, and I said, yeah, man, my son plays football, this and that. What's your son doing? You said he's a cheerleader. And then you came with this story about how he's being productive to be a Jesse White Tumbler or whatever the fuck. I'm going to fucking laugh in your face, man.
I don't give a fuck about what you're laughing about. That's the thing. So that's what I'm saying. If he say, I want to be a cheerleader, okay, no problem. Listen, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over this gymnastic gym too. You're going to learn how to flip. You're going to do all this. So you're going to be doing this too. Okay, great. So you're going to do it so much that, yeah, we're going to put this on your application. So when you want to go to college, what I'm saying is
if I was
that's
that guy
that's
and
the
read that
plan.
application, I would fucking laugh my ass off.
No, you saying that shit, bro. But I'm saying, this is what's going to put him in a better position.
Yeah.
This is what's going to put him in a better position. The thing is, anything
I guess,
like that.
But fucking, do you want him to be the fucking clown?
No, I'm with anything extracurricular because most of the time you have to have at least a minimum GPA, which means they on you in some way for you to even participate.
Well, why not do something more respectable like bowling?
Why is it not?
Why is bowling more respectable
to you? You're looking at it as respectable to you because you have such a masculine energy that if he cheerlead, he's a fucking sissy. That's not what it is. You look at it like that.
I look at it like that. Yeah.
I don't look at it like that. And you know me, I'm manly as fuck.
All right.
All right, my ass. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. But let's just say, you know me.
Kidding, nah, but I know you have your perspective on it. And yeah, if he's going to be successful.
But what makes him less masculine because it's cheerleading?
He could still do the cheerleading shit. You're asking originally would I support it?
Yeah.
I would not. But if he did it, I'm not going to fucking force him to not do it. But I'm going to do. I'm going to.
But you're his parent. You can stop him from not going to cheerleading practice.
Do that, though. I wouldn't do that. I
so
wouldn't
then
say
you're
no. You're not going.
So then you're supporting it.
To me, like I told you earlier, supporting is not that to me.
Okay.
When I define supporting,
it ain't how you define it. It's what support is defined as.
Influencing and being promoting him to do it, pushing him in that direction. I would push him in the opposite direction. But if he still decided to do it, that's cool. I'm just not going to support it.
Right.
I'm not going to be supportive. It's not that I'm not going to support it. I'm not going to be supportive.
You lying your ass off, bro.
Would you buy him?
Type in supportive.
So would you buy him his spandex?
No.
Then he can't be a child. If he had to pay a fee, who's paying it? He's a child.
Why you say spandex though?
Because that's what he'll wear, the spandex pants, whatever it's called, leotard.
No, that's ballet, bro. That's the cheerleading.
I don't know what the fuck.
I thought you were cheerleading.
No, spandex. I said I was on the pom-pom team. We had to wear jogging pants and shit.
You
like
wore
that.
a kilt, didn't you?
I wore a kilt with no underwears. That is the spandex pants. What is it called?
No, man, them were sweats they wore, bro. The male cheerleaders don't wear spandex.
Oh, I thought they do.
No,
So
they wouldn't like them snaps and them sweats, bro.
Supportive. Here's the definition: providing encouragement, which is what I would not provide.
No, I said support, which support as a noun,
supportive.
A thing that bears the weight of something or keep it upright. No. Support is give assistance to, especially financially, enable to function or act. Now, if you are
being
paying
supportive is support. Would you support someone means to me being supportive is
that's the same word.
If
that's
you say
the
you
same
support someone,
word. Dude, that's the same
word. You just told me two definitions.
But if you give your son money because he needs money,
his grandma would have to get that shit.
That's crazy. We talking to a motherfucker that said I would help my kid. I would help my kid
cover up a murder,
get rid of the body and everything.
Yeah,
but
I
if
wouldn't
he
support
was
him being a murder.
You said
you just did.
You just
supported
did
by helping him get rid of the
by
body.
helping him.
The definition of support. One of the other definitions that you skipped over: approval, encouragement, or comfort. The paper printed many letters in support of the government. That's how I'm defining support of cheerleading.
He picked approval. So there's 10 definitions of support. It also said financially.
Because that's what you mean in this context.
But it also means financially.
You're not holding him up while he's doing a fucking flip.
I said it also means financially. I was playing about that definition, but that means
that ain't even what you mean though in the context. Would you support financially? That's a secondary.
What are you
when you say would you support your kid being a cheerleader? You don't mean would I dish out the money for the fucking spandex?
If your kid say he wants to be a support and you said no and you give money, that's giving support.
Bro, you're adding that to it after the fact. When you said right now, would you support your kid being a cheerleader? You mean would
now
you
this motherfucker want to be literal, but he want to ask why on everything else. He want to ask why and have definitions and keep going on and have analogies and everything.
We got two definitions.
So, no,
but you added like four.
I said, would you support your child? Support goes a long way. If it's you can support a person financially, you can support them mentally, physically, everything. So when I say support, it's more than just fucking saying he can be a cheerleader. I didn't say, would you let your kid be a cheerleader? I said support. So
the context that I'm taking it from your original question is that would you encourage it? That's the support definition.
But that's
providing encouragement.
But that's not what I said. If you want to be literal about it, I didn't say would you encourage it. I said support. So
you're saying the context that you meant it was financial.
Just period. Would you support anything?
I wouldn't do either. So.
Okay, so that's it. Yeah. That's it. You won't do either. But I would support my son if he said, hey, Dad, I want to be a cheerleader. Because I know he can't take a hit as a football player.
Yeah, you would tell him, I used to be a cheerleader too.
I know my son doesn't have crossovers. I know that. So if he's good at cheerleading, fuck it. Here's son. Here's the money. Go buy a leotard. Here's flipping classes. Whatever it may be. Gymnastic classes. Cool. I'll support it that way.
Well, you're very supportive.
Because not everybody can be a football player. Not everybody can be a basketball player. So a lot of people don't have handles.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't make a shot to save their life. So if he's good at this and he wants to do it, why not?
If he wants to do it, he can still do it. But now, I'm just saying I'm not going to encourage
But when I say cheerleader, you're looking at it's a feminine thing.
It is.
And I don't want him to be feminine.
It is a feminine
thing. You don't have to be feminine doing cheerleading.
Yeah, it's a feminine thing, though. It's feminine.
But that's his definition.
That's his definition.
And that's where he's getting his argument from.
It is.
Is that his definition of
if you guys don't think it's feminine, I don't know, man.
No, I think that's some of the baller stuff you can do as a male cheerleader. No, real talk, man. Think about the situation.
Right.
It's not even about being strong, bro. The fact that you're around technically most of the time some of the hotter chicks that's in the school.
And you don't get a boner?
The ones that's in shape.
They ain't fucking cheerleaders, dude. They look down on fucking men.
Who wasn't?
I'm telling you right now.
Who wasn't?
There ain't no fucking.
I just said my girl was on the cheerleading team.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Majority of the time, they ain't getting turned. They're getting turned on by the fucking athletes.
You could tell right now that Liotta wasn't getting no play.
None. He didn't get ass until he was 19.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't get ass until I was older.
That's his definition because he don't understand the experience of that.
I guess that's
had it been, he would have been like, man, I would have loved to be right in the mix of it.
Nah, fuck
but
that.
But no, it's not like that, man.
That's chump shit. If you got to do that, in my opinion,
if
you gotta try to get pussy just to be you gotta be a cheerleader to try to get ass.
You don't. I'm just saying it gave you accessibility.
I'm just saying, dude, that shit's weak.
I don't think it's weak.
It's
all I'm saying is that
that's okay.
I'm just one of the parents that just asked.
Hey, that's okay. I guess I'm weaker then. I'm sorry, but I was getting ass, and you were at home.
Jerking it. Oh man, I perfected it though.
Anyway, y'all heard about that 91-year-old woman?
No.
That stole the drugs from the store?
No.
So there was a 91-year-old woman that went to the store to pick up her husband's prescription. Now, usually she pays $50, but for some reason, it went up to $950.
Damn.
So she couldn't get the prescription. So she had to leave the pharmacist, go back home, and for 3 days, she watched her husband suffer. He couldn't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's 91. Her husband's up there in age too. And she said, it was just tearing her apart. So she went back to the drugstore and she asked for the medicine. When they turned their back, she stole it. And she tried to make her way out the store, but she couldn't.
What happened?
Right? So they arrested her.
Was she walking like super fucking?
She was
slow
walking,
with
so
it?
they got her before she got out the
She didn't
fucking
even get out of the
store.
aisle.
She didn't even get out the goddamn store. But they arrested her, and in the middle of court, her blood pressure went up, so they had to rush her to the hospital.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, right? So now she's sick, her husband's sick, she's in the hospital. Now, as soon as her blood pressure went down, they took her back to court, but she was in a hospital gown.
Was her ass hanging out? All wrinkly?
Probably.
Wait a minute. Hold on. They took her to court in the hospital gown?
You know what? They took her back to, in the hospital gown. In the hospital gown.
Sense,
they should have let her go right there. That's her.
So wait.
Go ahead.
So now she's in court. She has the fucking handcuffs on. She had 91 years old. Handcuffs on.
Dude, how is she still handcuffed at the second fucking court date in a hospital gown? That's just weird.
That's what I'm saying, but continue.
You want me to explain it? Matter of fact, I'm writing sense. Like how that's just happen. What they had. Yeah. Well, they say, I guess, a criminal or whatever it is. She's stealing shit. But whatever it is, they had her handcuffed. They had her in the in front of the judge and everything. And the judge looked at it and said, "This is fucking disgusting. Take her out of handcuffs." And she's not a criminal. We failed her as a society.
I agree with the judge.
I agree with the judge too. And they got her and her husband medical treatment.
I don't even think it should have gotten to that point.
It shouldn't have.
I think if say I was a police officer and I came to fucking
let her ass go.
No, I wouldn't let her go. I would look at the situation and I would be like, look, we're gonna figure this out, but I'm not gonna fucking arrest this lady. Take that medicine and go home and give that to your fucking husband. And then I'll follow up in my report and go out of my way, even if I got to do it off duty, to help this lady figure the situation out of why her price went from 50 to 900.
He couldn't do that.
Yes, you can't do that.
He can't do that. That's
do
it.
That shit,
his job is to arrest. Now, this is the thing.
No, once you can do that, dude. There's plenty of cops. When you're a cop, you have the right to look at a situation.
No, they got her before she left the store, bro. It might not even been like a regular cop. It might have been loss prevention, but whatever. They got to do their job.
Loss prevention has to call in the officers of the district.
I get it, but they still had to do their job. So what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. The whole call.
It happens all the fucking time.
What I'm saying is all they had to do as a prosecutor could have said, "We're not prosecuting." That's the stuff I'll be talking about. They could have looked at the situation.
I think the prosecutor doesn't have the power to do that. It would have to come from the judge.
No, the prosecutor can decide what cases they will pursue.
I don't think so. I think they have to have the judge.
No, I know so. That's fact.
Okay. Well, regardless of that, and I've read stories about like police officers where there was one kid, I forgot the gym it was at, what company it was, but he was coming in there, he was sneaking in there to play basketball because he couldn't afford a membership and shit like that.
And the cop paid for his.
The cop paid for it. So you can do shit like that and decide not to arrest. The company itself, before you make the arrest, the company itself, the loss prevention that you just brought up, of the company, say it was Walgreens, Walgreens would have to agree, like, yeah, let's press charges.
And that's probably what they did.
No, that's probably what they did. That's my point. So what I'm saying is, once she got there and everything like that, when you get there, you can when you're arrested for theft, there is a hearing.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
For theft
so my
before.
thing is right there. It could have been like, once that prosecutor hear the story, because they got to look at it to present the case. They look at it, so they could have said, "Hey, listen, they got their product back. We're just gonna squash this." They could have did
She's
it right
91
there.
years old.
They didn't have to go to the point.
You don't always have to go to court for a theft. I stole from Walmart like 2 years ago, I got caught stealing vinyl. I had like fucking 10 vinyls. You know what I used to do? I would grab 10 fucking vinyls, right? And I would just hold them together real tight, and I would ring it up as one, and then put it in the fucking cart. And I was getting away with it for like a fucking year.
This guy's fucking crazy.
So, bro, check it out. So I went to a different fucking Walmart, right? And I did the same shit. And loss prevention fucking got me on the way out. And it's crazy, dude. They got fucking AI now. That's why they got these AI cameras that fucking can read everything, and it basically pauses it. and then it zooms in and shows that there's multiple fucking records there. They could like adjust the footage.
Okay, go on with the story. So what happened?
Pixels out. But anyway, the loss prevention, they can only detain you there, and then the officer of the district has to come, but they don't make you go to court anymore. They just give you a fucking ticket. It's like $100 fine.
No, they gave you a ticket, and she had something that was almost $1,000.
Yeah, so no, it was how much? $500 or something?
$950.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So maybe because of that, right?
You stealing some $30 shit. She had shit that was there.
That was like $120.
It don't matter compared to $1,000. It's nothing.
Right.
They might be like, "Hey, we got the stuff back. Get your ass out of here. You banned."
Right.
But for her, that they could have did the same thing. Like, you know what? We got the product. Just don't do it again. They could have did that.
Regardless, they can't. I'm sure they can't just hand out fucking meds.
But
for free.
The judge was right. She shouldn't even got that far.
She shouldn't have.
And that's why he said we failed her.
Yeah.
Which he should have, and that's a dope judge for understanding it.
Yeah, he is. I agree with the judge, but at the same time, there has to be a process. You can't no store is just going to say, okay, well, you can't afford it. Your husband's sick. Just take the meds. There has to be some type of record of how this is paid for and who got it and who received it. You can't just give medication out there.
What probably should have happened is once you saw your husband going through it, call and get him in the hospital.
Because 3 days he was doing that shit.
Doing the hospital. And the fact that they got her insurance right and everything like that is good. So I would have took him to the hospital and said, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah. That sucks.
Because when you go into the emergency room, they can't give you so much until.
I wonder what kind of meds they were.
Once your vitals are good in the emergency room, they let you go.
No, I get that. Yeah. But I'm saying they would have gave him the treatment at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To get him out of that state.
They probably would have gave him the meds too.
Nah, they wouldn't have gave him meds. They would have said, go pick it up at that same place.
They would have.
They usually have them on hand, and they got like a.
No, they'll give you so much and tell you to go see your physician. So let's say they gave him enough for 10 days or 2 weeks, where she could have kind of tried to,
make
get some help with it.
He could have just kept going to the emergency room.
But
every time
but then you got to look at this.
You're not thinking that though.
But you got to look at the situation too. She's 91 fucking years old.
Right.
She can't figure out the fucking ins and outs of insurance
what she needs to do
and how coverage works. You ever try calling one of those fucking numbers, dude?
My mother-in-law be on the phone with them for fucking 4 hours going back and forth.
And they don't really explain it in a fucking a simple way. It's always like a runaround, and then they got to transfer you to this department to find that answer out, and then there's another answer you need, so they transfer you to this department. And you're 91 years old trying to do that. She probably can barely even fucking work a remote control.
Yeah, you're right. So y'all have anything else y'all want to bring to the table?
No. Welcome back, man. Missed you, bro.
Yeah, welcome back, Liotta, man. We did miss you. What y'all got planned for this weekend?
What do I got planned? Fuck, I don't even know, man.
More sad
I'm on call.
shit.
I'm on call.
You said more sex?
More sad shit.
Oh, I thought I said more sex.
Yeah. I probably have more sex. I just left the doctor today, man.
I got more sex too.
I got a Cialis fucking prescription.
Do you?
So yeah. So
let me get one of those Cialis pills.
I guess it's daily ones. He's gonna have me take.
Oh, for real?
I'll give you some though.
Yeah, I'll take some. Shit.
I don't want you snatching them up and running away with them like that.
Hell no, I'm gonna snort that shit too.
That's probably if I gotta
take it.
She wanted to get laid, dude. She wanted to get laid. That was Cialis. She snatched that shit up. She's like,
you're gonna turn to the new Tommy Egan in this motherfucker.
I know, but this weekend I gotta I'm taking a trip. The wife and I, we're driving out of state. We're going to check
shit
out.
Gonna make you flaccid.
I know, right?
It's gonna do the opposite. You'll be mad as shit on your trip.
We driving out.
Yet, man. I don't got
get a hotel. We're going to see actually Mojo Brooks. We're going to St. Louis. We're going to drive to St. Louis.
Oh, nice.
And just spend some time together. Go out and eat. Go watch a comedy show. We do that every time we take a trip around our anniversary.
What's that thing in St. Louis? The gate or
the
whatever?
Arc?
The Arc, yeah.
Yeah.
From the Nelly video?
Yeah.
You got to go see that shit.
I already been there already.
Yeah, I've been there too. I stood there for like 30 seconds, turned around and walked away.
It's right by the river.
Yeah, it was cool just to go. I just took a picture and left. But
yeah. So, but we're going out there to check out Mojo Brooks comedy.
Get some St. Louis ribs too.
Yeah. It's okay, man.
Yeah.
So
send me some crazy pics.
I will. I'm gonna send some crazy pics,
preferably of girls' asses.
I got you.
That's what you go do. Take a picture past your wife.
So,
so
and get some girl's ass.
Right, not a 91-year-old wrinkly ass.
Yeah. I'm gonna take two. I'm gonna take one of her and one of her ass behind her. So when she say, "Let me see," she can see her. So that's what it's gonna be.
That's cool though, man. Nice. How long of a drive is that? So 6 hours or something?
No, like 4 hours, four and a half.
Nice.
4.5 from here. So you said some sad shit for you. You don't know what the fuck you're doing besides.
Well, I got some sad shit because I'm gonna be on call for work, which sucks. So that's sad to me, man.
And half his Seattle's gonna be gone.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude. I'm gonna steal some ice packs for my wife.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna steal some ice packs from work.
Rest in peace to the vag. Hey, well, that wraps up the episode for Full Volume No Filter, episode 17. Whether you laughed, nodded, rolled your eyes, or all three, just know we appreciate you for rocking with us. From our messy mouths to your loyal ears, we love you loud. Until next time, stay real, stay loud, and stay you.
Yeah.
Full Volume, No Filter.